Narendra Modi congratulated his, quote, friend, Donald Trump, on winning his second term as US president. And a few days ago, Indian External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar said that several countries were nervous about Trump's return, but India wasn't one of them. So why is India so bullish on Trump? With me to discuss this is Samir Saran, Observer Research Foundation President.
I think it is slightly unfair to call Trump transactional and his predecessor not transactional by inference. I think Americans have always been mercantilist and transactional. Some have said it directly and some couch it behind values and interests and the global good. But we are all transactional. Politics by its very essence is about power, it's about gains, it's about benefits. I think with Trump it is very clear that he will do you good if you do him good. So as long as there is an American benefit, he will certainly offer you something in return. And that is not transactional, that is politics. And everyone has played the same format for many, many years. Some have hidden it behind niceties. Trump says it on Twitter quite abruptly and abrasively. That's the only difference. I think they certainly share a personal chemistry. It was visible during the first 4 years of Trump. I'm sure that chemistry will continue. But let's be honest here. Both the leaders, Donald Trump and Narendra Modi, are looking at the interests of their countries first. So while they may have a personal chemistry, their own relationship with the land they represent is deeper. And in some sense, both of them are not going to allow their friendship to come in the way of their determination to do better for their people, better for their country, better for the nation. So we should be realistic that yes, they have a personal chemistry, but both of them have a certain project in mind, and both of them are going to do all they can to serve that particular project. Trump, America, and Modi, India. If you want to watch the India-US relationship directions for the future, watch the defense sector. I think India-US defense partnership is going to take off. It was given the necessary boost by the Biden presidency, and I truly believe that Trump and under his leadership, we could see a golden age of our defense relationship. It could really be something to watch out for.
And so how would we see that being reflected in India's role within Quad? Would it become more assertive within that grouping?
Look, Quad is a collective, and here we are talking about a bilateral. Now, yes, there is going to be some of it that is going to be played out through the Quad. But right now, what I'm really talking about is the bilateral aspect of the defense relationship, which is greater focus on India-based manufacturing, not only for itself, but for others in the region and beyond. I'm talking about transfer of technologies. I'm talking about India buying strategic frontline equipment from the US. I'm thinking about something as audacious as America parting with some of its crown jewels that it only offers to the Australians or the English, those jewels being offered to India as well. I'm talking about frontline and strike platforms in the naval domain, in the aviation domain, in the unmanned domain being offered to India. So I think those are the big ticket items that could be possible under the Trump presidency. And to be fair, the journey has begun under the Biden presidency. We don't see ourselves balancing anyone for anyone else. We see ourselves independently pursuing relationships that serve our particular requirements as a country. For us, it would have been an ideal case had we had a China that would share the benefits of its economic growth with all its neighbors, including us, without changing the politics of the region. Unfortunately for us, China has been belligerent, and Chinese economic expansion has been accompanied by political belligerence. And therefore, we are not trying to balance China for America. We are trying to manage China for our own sake. I think what happened in 2020 would have made China lose an entire generation of Indians. I don't think the Chinese get it. They should realize that what happened and their behavior thereafter, and of course the virus and the pandemic and the associations thereof would have certainly created a whole generation of Indians who would not have that benign view of China anymore. I think this is an important moment for India to strengthen and in many ways deepen its relationship with East Asia. As I mentioned, it's going to be an area of continuous focus, and therefore I think India-Taiwan relationship is at the cusp of something deeper as well, something enhanced as well, and maybe the Trump presidency could see that implication of new alignments in this part of the world, such as between Taiwan and India.